Hey guys, Tovangi here, and today I am bringing you some RA3. Now what I'm going to show you today is a strategy for the Marines, these guys over here, and this is basically how to win in like a few minutes. So if you really don't feel like, you can play against a player, you can play against a brutal bot, for example, you will win, guaranteed, well, almost guaranteed, provided you can do it quick enough. This strategy depends on your speed and building. Okay, now it's very simple. I'll explain as I go along. You're going to need 40,000 resources. I know some of you are going to moan and say, but you should be using 10. Tough. I'm using 40,000. And let's begin. Ah, it didn't crash. That's pretty good. We're moving up. And you're going to select your MCV first and press F1. Power plant. Now the minute you have a power plant, you can build an airbase, and you're going to build 3 consecutively because one power plant can sustain 3 air bases. So you're going to have to use a few shortcuts. For example, airbase is F6, power plant is F1. You can see by the little number in brackets, F number in brackets after the name of the construction. So like there. Then you're going to have to build Vindicators, and also go into your top secret protocols and select the advanced aeronautics. Very important. What it does is it basically, or what you need it for, is it increases the ammo capacity. So it makes it more efficient, and you need less to destroy stuff. Now, for this to work, we are going to go and bomb his MCV with, I think it requires either 9 or 10. I'm not too sure. I normally just go in with 12 because I normally lose 1 or 2 on the way. Now as you can see, the power is maxed out, so you're going to have to build another power now, and then you're going to build 2 refineries while they build the planes, the Vindicators. So this is very, very straightforward strategy. You might want to make a few multi-gunners while you wait for the power to build. But remember, it's because the ore refineries take 50 power and the power plants only produce 100 each. So if you place a multi-gunner turret which requires 25 power, then you're going to have to build another power plant, if that makes sense. So I think build the ore refineries and then go back. Anyway, so now we have our 12 indicators. We are going to go and bomb his MCV. I have named them 1, or I've put them in a clan called 1 or something. It's very easy to do so. You just select all the units you want. She was charming. You can select all the units you want, and you press Control something, and you press Control and a number. Okay. At least there will be somewhat of a challenge, because he still has a naval yard, so we have to go after that now. But for example, right there, we've already won. Because there's no way he will build enough things to well, of course, unless, oh rats, oh shungalolos, shingaleles, bad day, okay, let's go bomb his MC. Well, let's go bomb the last remaining building. That's actually important. That one over there. Oh dear lord, this is not going to end well. Okay, it's not going to last, 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 it didn't last. No. This is the one problem that you have to always watch out for. And there we go, we've won the game. Now you just need to bomb the rest of his buildings, but he cannot recover from this. Because everything, well, doesn't really have anything. He has an instant dojo, a dojo core, which can produce a few units, but nothing's enough to wipe me out. And he has some power and a few refineries. He took out quite a few of those guys. So anyway, let's now work on taking them out, because I want this game to be quick and decisive. Well, it's already been decisive, but I want it to be quick, or quicker. So we're going to go quickly take out his power and his refinery core. take that out, and all of them, really. You've got to watch out for these little guys, because although they may not be the most effective weapon, I guess, they are still extremely annoying, and they do tend to take out units, especially if you've flown past a defender core and it launches rockets at you. You won't get past it. Actually, wait. Also, a very handy thing to do is you highlight the jets in the respective air bases, and you change their IDs to match the airbase, if that makes sense. So you do this. So 1 will be this airbase, 2 will be this airbase, and 3 will be this airbase. You can select them all, or you can select one, and by shift and pressing the number of the next one, you can select them like that as well. Sorry, just a little bit of shortcut tutorial almost there for you. So let's quickly go and, okay, let's take out his dojo core. I don't feel like having more of these drones take out my stuff. And then let's take out his power and take more of his power out. Ooh, no, never mind. Take out that. That's slightly worrying because I didn't notice those before. Of course, they might have been there before, but I didn't notice them. So I'm just hoping he doesn't have a another core, because that would not be very good. That'll be like ding dong, you have failed. So yeah, and this, I believe, should be it. There we go. You are victorious.
Well, I admit, I misjudged you.
I misjudged you. Well, Mrs. Asian person, well played. You kind of failed there, but Okay, so this I won in 6 minutes 20. It's not the best time, I know that, but it's fairly good. If you've never actually beaten a brutal before, it's a good strategy, and it's quick and decisive. I remember when I used to play brutals, and my battles used to last hours. Quite literally, we used to run out of resources, and it was the person who could survive the longest. So anyway, you see we have like a late start to resources, but that's fine because we've already created all the structures we need. Structures, we don't know how we won that, but we did. And units, we sort of stayed at a fairly constant line. We sort of like went down in a dip there. But anyway, that is basically the tutorial for the Marines, the rush tutorial for the Marines. That will work on any brutal bot. If you require, I will. Oh, sorry, if you inquire, or yeah, if you inquire, if you ask, I'll put it simpler. If you ask, I will demonstrate how to beat other factions using Marines, because some of them build anti-air, so you have to flank their anti-air, which will always be set up in the front for some reason. But anyway, that's for another time. So thank you guys for watching. Well, stay tuned, take care, cheers.